I've been teaching in China for 18 years. Before coming to Wuhan, I was teaching at Shenyang International School in Northeast China for 7 years. We came to Wuhan in 2015, so this is now our 11th year at Wuhan Yangtze International School. So my passion in robotics started about 8 years ago when I attended a tech conference in Thailand. So I joined one of the VEX sessions, and I'm fascinated and so excited about this new tool that I can use in my classroom. As a teacher, I'm just a facilitator of learning. So I provide the learning environment for our students. I provide the lessons and challenges for them so that they can have opportunity to build and create and do it as a team. I'm empowering them so that they can be problem solvers of their own. It's not me, it's the students who are doing and working and solving the problem. For example, if they are building a robot and it doesn't work and they need to fix it several times until it works. So by that, we are developing resilience on their part and helping them to never give up and always try their best in order to achieve the goal. In robotics class, students learn by doing. They learn through constant practice and trial and error. So we provide them real-world experiences, and they solve their problems through collaboration and brainstorming. So what really motivates them is that adds to this is the competition part. So they try their best, not only build a simple robot, but a more complicated one that can score better, so they can also win in the tournament. This helps them to be motivated and try their best to do better. So for example, those advanced students are helping the new ones to do their task. Of course, sometimes there are misunderstandings and arguments because of different ideas and opinions, but they can resolve their issues easily by discussions and collaboration. So they know how to solve this problem by themselves. And also leadership comes because students who are already knowledgeable enough will lead those who are new ones. These students are actually take ownership. They take ownership of what they are doing. So they are assigned different roles in their team. Some are coders, some are builders, some are drivers, and they take ownership of their role. In project-based learning, we are teaching students how to solve the problems without giving them a single solution. Like, we don't give them step-by-step instructions. They need to do it as a team. They collaborate, they communicate with their peers and come up with solutions. They will fail several times. They will do trial and error and redo things until they succeed. So in project-based learning, actually we are training the students to become critical thinkers and solve their problems in life. Okay, when students do the project, they sometimes fail, but it's okay. They will learn through this experience. I have one particular team in high school who is doing their project, I think revising the robot more than 10 times. They changed the drivetrain, the intake, and all the mechanisms until it's working. So they did not give up. They keep doing it and trying to brainstorm and troubleshoot. We are developing students the resilience and perseverance to not give up. I think this is a very good trait that we are teaching our students. At Wuhan Yangtze International School, we learn through hands-on projects. We love by showing compassion and care for each other. And we lead by being a good example to others.